much the rain washed off. Yes, still muddy. There we go. Another blah, gray, wintry type day, late fall. A bit of a different start to the day, not so early in the morning. I kind of appreciate being able to sleep in just a little bit lighter than 4:30. Even still, with no alarm, I still woke up at like 6, and I finally got it up at like 6:30. But gotta go for an afternoon bit of contract work down in the Simcoe area. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time to get down there. I scouted out a spot that I could potentially just go and drive to, and just to see. I wonder what it's like till I get there. And so now, just gonna go grab a coffee, because coffee o'clocks is still going on, and maybe a little snack to hold me over throughout the rest of the afternoon until I get back home again. So, yay! It should be a pretty decent day. Clutch pedal is squeaking. I need to grease it up a little. I don't know how well that's picking up, but it's kind of annoying. Especially if you drive a manual car and you have to shift all the time, particularly in the city. Yeah, that's got to be addressed, and I think I have some lithium grease with me. But this is a cool little road. Figured to share this video. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. It's a cool little area. Amazing stuff you find. Now there's some private houses off to my left. So, we'll film those, but it's a nice little dead end road. A lot of old trees. A lot of really rotted out trees. They've been here for a while, slowly decaying. Stuff that's broken down, huh? Amazing. That's kind of cool. It's amazing the tree's still standing. Looks like there's been some fire put in there. You can see a bit of burn marks in there. A little bit of garbage, but nothing else surprising. But nice little area to check out. Now let's go and see if I got any of that lithium grease still in my soft trunk. Just got your old WD-40, so we'll do that for now, and I think my lithium grease is at home. I'll give it a couple of shots and see how it goes. That seems to have cleared that up. Yay, no more squeaks on every shift. Next little thing to replace. I'm going to see. This is handy, has a little blue light, but it keeps coming out loose. Of course, which then, would disconnect. I want to see if this stays in a little stronger. Already, it's so quick. I can reach. It was gonna be better because it's not popping out. The other one, put in. You see that? And it just slowly starts waking its way out. That's why I had some duct tape here. I'll put this one in. It stays. Oh, I like it. All right, and then we'll have to plug that in. Yay! More things done. Small things that just irritate you, and I don't need that anymore. Keep the other ones as backup. Short-lived victory. The other guy wouldn't charge my phone. It's not rated high enough. So back to this. I really don't want to break out the hot glue gun just for this. So I am seeing some nicer ones online. So I end up going to have to replace this altogether. But the whole thing will eventually be redone. But for now, I just need to I've got one output here. This one that's built into the splitter, if you call it, will charge the foam, and this one I'll have to hopefully charge something else too. But, oh, this is the joys of trying to do it yourself without throwing money at everything all the time. Yep, still coffee o'clock. But with the added side of fake Mars bars. Fake Mars bars. And it's just called Meteor. Get it? Right? Mars, Meteor, space. It's the same thing, except that they come with, it's just 72 grams. I forget what the regular Mars bar is, but I don't think it's much more than that, or it's about the same, because there's 2 in here. And 50 cents. Hard to beat that kind of pricing when it's the exact same bar. I mean, and then you got to watch for dollar stores, let's say deceptive sales practices. Because when you see these, the sign on the bin says 2 for $1, which implies you have to buy 2 of them to get, when you pay $1. Still not a bad price, you get 4. But you can't buy just 1 for 50 cents. But they don't tell you that. Funny how businesses work. And yeah, this is my little cheap, sweet snack treat. Should that be a phrase? Cheap, sweet snack treat. Ooh. I'm sorry about that. This probably might be stuck in your head now, but there you have it. So, just like your regular Mars bar, nothing fancy. So, there are 2 kids down here fishing. I asked, you usually get much down here? He said, no, not usually. Sometimes you get lucky. I said, that's cool. This is the Grand River, and it's a long river through southern Ontario. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it goes quite a ways. I mean, right now I'm down by York, Ontario, and this goes all the way up to like Kitchener, Cambridge. I know it goes further, but that's it'd take me at least an hour driving on the city roads to get up that way. Well, nice out of the way spot. There are the residential houses that are over that way. They're a little dilapidated. So they're probably like the cheapest housing that someone's renting. I don't know if anybody owns them. Maybe they do. But rough places. Yep, hey, people gotta live how they gotta live. Obviously people live in their vehicles. Either by choice or some by none. I'm looking at doing some long-term camping. So technically living my vehicle part-time, it's really hard to give up the cheapest apartment that I got right now. And it's wintertime, so I kinda want to stay warm right now. Now, even though I got a good heater. But this vehicle would need to be set up. I think really, I mean, like anybody can, you can make something like this work. I would prefer to have something just a little bit bigger, like maybe a full-size van. Shout out to VanLife, Chrome, and my buddy Andy that Chrome knows because I'm in a video. Okay, that's Andy. He's from local, from Overland Interiors. So I messaged Andy and said, dude, I just saw you on Chrome's video. I didn't know you know him. That's so wild. So we have to catch up when you get back because Chrome is out in Van City VanLife. Out in BC, and Andy here lives in Ontario by me. So we're going to catch up when he gets back. He should be back. But, well, by now, I believe. But weekend's going to be busy, so probably next week I'll see how he's up to. Maybe run a few ideas by him about the setup I would like to see in here to see how I can make that work. I'll get some ideas of how to do a unique little setup in here, which might be really, really kind of cool. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, a very overcast day, just kind of blowout, but not stupidly cold. Like, I don't have the car running, I don't need to have the heater running, so that's comfortable enough. And I'm about 40 minutes away from where I need to be for my next little bit of tech work. And like about half an hour before we have to leave. I'll probably leave a little bit before then. go for a little drive and see what we see. I did see 2 Honda Elements before I even left the city. One passed me as I was just warming up my vehicle. I was like, oh, hey. And I believe I did meet him at the Turkey Run video, which I do have up there. I have to go back because he said a unique license plate and it says Hobo Rail. So it's like, that's not something you can kind of forget. I'm going, wait, that looks familiar. And I don't particularly remember the driver of the vehicle, the owner. But I'll have to go back over my video and see if I can see him. I'm going to tag him in on the group too, but that was kind of funny. And then I saw another guy. So there's a pretty reasonable amount of elements out here, man. You'd be surprised. But they're obviously good vehicles. They last. A Honda, man. I'm way past my oil change, and the car's running just fine, but I feel kind of bad by, having to not keep up exactly on my oil change. But we do what we got to do. And I should have it done next week anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world. And it's not like it's bone dry. It's low, but if it was like, not even on the oil dipstick, different story. I just like to be a little more, meticulous whenever I can, but, we make do with what we got and have a little bit of fun at the same time. I'll have to, maybe I'll look at the map and find another spot to find, and on the way there, I'll see if I can remember to throw up a screenshot of what Ontario looks like and how hard it is to find a place to just kind of be away from everything. It's so developed, Southern Ontario. When you look at it, you sort of go, where's all the free space? Because there isn't any. But that's what we got. And then you have to go quite a ways away just to, be away. Yeah, it's not that I like people. I like being around people. But sometimes I just want to take that step back and relax, enjoy some nature, because you're so far away from it in our city lives. But like that one little saying says, I want to build a life that I don't need a vacation from. And doing this kind of thing, let me do it. I mean, I can go away somewhere and drive, see nature, do some work, get paid, a pretty reasonable amount of money, and get everything all in at once and have a home base to come back to. But if I didn't have that rent, that's a good chunk of money I could put into this vehicle. On a monthly basis, I'd get everything up to spec within a couple of months without even blinking. I could have a good solar system set up, have a custom bed. I'm kind of talking myself into this, aren't I? But yeah, that's the funny thing, right? When you gotta weigh your pros and cons and see what you want to do most. I think I'll wait out the winter before I do any major changes, unless something drastically happens where I need to. I can't see any changes happening. And, my landlords are good people. I get along with them great. So we'll hang it out. Give me time to sort out the rest of things that need to be done. Get rid of some of the excess, crap we built up at home. And then go from there, one step at a time. Business is starting to pick up a little bit, which is nice. So I won't complain if I can afford the apartment and still be able to just take off whenever the heck I want. That's kind of a bit of the plan what I would like to do. Anyways, let's see how the rest of the day goes. So the brakes in this thing are pretty good. This was a quick stop and didn't even trip the ABS, and the tires held on pretty good. Woo! But this is a small little town. This is Cayuga? Yeah, it's in Cayuga. Sorry, I had to think where I am. Sometimes I just kind of drive through and just enjoy some of this stuff. But it's a cute little town. And now just heading out of it. And the Grand River we're going over again. It's pretty a little bigger at this point. Misty, rainy out. Not even a drizzle, just kind of this annoying mist. Sometimes I prefer just an outright downpour because I need a bath. Well, the car needs a bath. And onward we shall go. Here we are entering the bustling town of Renton. Look at all this bustle. Train's funny, guys. We'll get this one. Hope nobody blinked. Now entering the town of Simcoe. There's always some construction about to start happening. I guess with all the orange mushrooms. That's right, orange mushroom season. They come up every May and they go away every April. Comment in the comments if you know what that means. All done for the day. 2.5 hours. Not too, well, 3 hours actually. All things considered, that's not terrible. That's par for the course. But it's now dark out, and it's an hour drive home. And you're going to get part of me in the light, depending if someone has brake lights on in front of me or not, apparently. So, let's have a nice casual ride home, shall we? And end the day. I still have to meet someone, do some more business stuff, so at least that'll be for coffee.